FM, heartbeat of the East. As usual, we shall be bringing to you sport and stories around the whole world, and boxing, tennis, and some leagues, results, and fixtures and standings around the world. Stay tuned. I am Eze Awoji. To begin with the draw for the Africa Cup of Nations, which has been completed with defending champions Ivory Coast facing rivals Cameroon in Group F. And Ivory Coast, of course, you know, they lifted the AFCON after the late winner from Sebastian Halle. The draw for the 2025-2026 edition of the Africa Cup of Nations has taken place, and with host Morocco facing Mali, Zambia, and Comoros in Group A. And seven-time champions Egypt, who will likely be led by Mohamed Salah, and Omar Mahmoud will play South Africa, Angola, and Zimbabwe in Group B. In Group C, Nigeria will start their campaign to win first AFCON title after 2023 by taking on Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania. Remember, Nigeria has won it 3 times. The last was in 2023 with late Stephen Keshi. Senegal won a memorable first title in 2021, and the Teranga Lions will play DR Congo, Benin, and Botswana, with the Zebras making their second Africa Cup of Nations appearance. Talking about Benin. And in Group E, Algeria will play Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan, while Group F will stage a mouth-watering clash between rivals Cote d'Ivoire and Cameroon, as well as Gabon and Mozambique. Cote d'Ivoire are the defending champions, and the tournament will begin on 21st December with Morocco opening against Comoros. I'll give you the full group list. Group A, Morocco, Mali, Zambia, Comoros. Group B, Egypt, South Africa, Angola, Zimbabwe. Group C, Nigeria, Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania. Group D, Senegal, DR Congo, Benin, Botswana. Group E, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. Group F, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Gabon, and Mozambique. Tournament begins on 21st December and runs until 18th January 2026. The draw was conducted in Rabat on Monday, some 11 months before the event kicks off. Morocco are top seeds in Group A, where they will also be up against Mali and Zambia. The 24-team event sees 6 first-round groups with the top 2 in each section, plus the 4 best third-place finishers advancing to the last 16. It is Sports Drive here on ABS 88.5 FM, heartbeat of the East. We'd like to remind you of something. The Africa Cup of Nations has begun the push for the next continental fiesta, and when it was last hosted in Morocco, do you remember that match? The next the final was between Cameroon and Nigeria in 1988. AFCON final in Morocco. Oh yeah, do you remember that match? Cameroon let her beat Nigeria 1-0, but Henry Nwosu scored a stunning header that was cancelled by the referee. Now it turns out the latest AFCON game played in Morocco was the final between the indomitable Lions of Cameroon and the Super Eagles of Nigeria. That last AFCON game in Morocco was the 1998 final between Nigeria and Cameroon. The game was played on March 27, 1998 at the Stade Mohammed V Casablanca. There were no goals in the first half. However, in the 55th minute, Emmanuel Kounde scored the only goal of the game as Cameroon defeated Nigeria 1-0. And the Super Eagles, who were finalists in the 2024 AFCON, have been handed an easy group. Do you say easy group? We'll talk about that. Easy group. There's no minus when it comes to the finalists at the Nations Cup. According to Nigerians, we'll hope to do better than 1998 when they go to Morocco. Easy group. Don't talk about the easy group. This time we'll look at the group and then we'll see whether it is easy for the Super Eagles or not. Sports Drive here on ABS 88.5 FM, Heartbeat of the East. And we look at this guy, Onyedika, so proud to score at Man City. Onyedika of Nigeria, the two-time UFC champion. We'll not talk about boxing. Let's look at boxing, and of course, Nigerian is involved. Nigerian is involved here, and the two-time UFC champion puts a spot in the contender line for the grabs Saturday at UFC Saudi Arabia, and when he takes on Nassoudine Imavov in the main event, we're talking about Adesanya and Emmanuel are trending in opposite directions, and the last style blender having lost 3 of his past 4 fights, and Imavov entering the Riyadh on a 3-fight win streak. The match will be played today in Saudi Arabia. Adesanya and Imavov. Alright, quickly before we go on, let's give you some league results and the fixtures and of course standings around the world. We begin with Nigeria Professional Football League. We'll give you the results and fixtures. But before we do that, let's tell you that Daniel Dubois defends the IBF Award title against Joseph Parker on February 22. And of course, on February 22, watch Beterbiev vs. Bivol 2 and Dubois vs. Parker as part of the incredible last crescendo fight night live. Martin Bakole is ahead of Anthony Joshua at the front of the queue for a shot at Daniel Dubois IBF Heavyweight World Championship. Dubois scored a stunning victory when he knocked out Joshua, a former unified titleist, at Wembley Stadium last year. Bakole will box Efe Ajagba of Nigeria in May in order to become the mandatory challenger for the IBF title. And so let's bring to you Nigeria Professional Football League results and fixtures. And on March day 21, Wednesday 29 January, Bayelsa United defeated Sunshine Stars 4-1, and the Academy beat Enugu Rangers 2-1, and Remo Stars defeated Abia Warriors 3-2. Ikorodu City 4, Kano Pillars. Ahmed Musa's Kano Pillars suffered a very heavy defeat, 4-1. They lost 1-4 to Ikorodu City. Akwa United played a 1-1 draw with Lobby Stars, and Shooting Stars defeated Nasarawa United 2-0. And on Thursday, January 30, Enyimba played a 1-1 draw with Heartland, the local Eastland Derby, and Rivers United also played a 2-2 draw with Bendel Insurance Years. Niger Tornadoes beat Akwara United 2-1, Katsina 1, Plateau United 0. March day 22 today, February 1, Bendel Insurance against Katsina United 4 p.m. and Sunshine Stars against Remo Stars at 4 p.m. as well. And tomorrow, Sunday, Plateau United against Shooting Stars. Nasarawa United will host Niger Tornadoes, Enugu Rangers against Ikorodu City, and Lobby Stars against Enyimba. Heartland will host Rivers United, and Abia Warriors against Akwa United. Remember, Heartland being coached by Emmanuel Amunike, and Rivers United, Finidi George is their coach. So Abia Warriors against Akwa United, and Remo Stars leading the table 42 points, followed by Shooting Stars 36 points, and the third, Rivers United 35 points, and El Kanemi on the fourth position with 32 points. Ikorodu United 31 points. At the rear 18th position, Lobby Stars 21 points, Akwa United 19, 20 points, and Nasarawa United 19 points. Nigeria EPL Saturday, today, February 1, the matches: Nottingham Forest against Brighton 4 p.m., Newcastle against Fulham 4 p.m., and Everton against Leicester City, and Ipswich against Ipswich Town will host to Southampton, and Bournemouth against Liverpool. Wolves against Aston Villa. Tomorrow, Man United against Crystal Palace, and Brentford will host Tottenham. Arsenal, Man City tomorrow. That'll be match of the day. Arsenal, Man City. Tomorrow, Sunday, Chelsea will host West Ham on Monday. And looking at the table, Liverpool still leading the table with 3 points. They've played 22 matches. They'll have one match at hand. And second position, Arsenal, 23 matches, 47 points, and Nottingham Forest on the top position with 44 points. Man City climbing up, never say die, on the fourth position with 41 points. Newcastle with 41 points as well. Wolves on the 18th position with 16 points. Ipswich 16 points, 19, and Southampton 20th position with 6 points. We look at Bundesliga, Werder Bremen defeated Mainz yesterday, and of course Werder saw red. And today, St. Pauli against Augsburg 3:30 p.m. Bayern against Holstein Kiel 3:30 p.m. Bochum against Freiburg, and Stuttgart will host Mönchengladbach all at 3:30 p.m. and also Heidenheim against Dortmund 3:30 p.m. Union Berlin will host Leipzig at 5:30 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. and Eintracht Frankfurt against Wolfsburg, that will be tomorrow, and Leverkusen against Hoffenheim at 5:30 p.m. Standings: Bayern leading the table with 45 points after 19 matches, and of course Leverkusen second, 42 points. Frankfurt and on the third position with 37 points. And Stuttgart, fourth position, 32 points. Leipzig on the fifth position with 32 points. At the rear, 16th position, Heidenheim, 14 points. 17th position, Holstein Kiel, 12 points. And 18th position, Bochum, 10 points. All right, and this, we call it a day. On today's edition of the program Sports Drive on ABS 88.5 FM. Thank you for staying tuned. Keep sporting, be healthy, and bye for now. I am Eze Owoji.